By now, you're used to working at home. You're used to dealing with the distractions, and you've kind of settled into your routine, your structure, your workflow. You know how to use Zoom, you know how to use Teams, you figured it out. Now, what happens when you've figured it out and you've kind of let go of some of the, maybe in the beginning you gave yourself some breaks if you weren't feeling it, or you're having an off day, or you were struggling to get focus or struggling to get traction. You're like, well, I'm dealing with these new things, but they're not new anymore. You're not dealing with something new. And so when we know that we're no longer dealing with something new, our internal expectation becomes, it's time for me to perform. It's time for me to kill it day in and day out, right? Because this is not new. But then what happens when you have one of those days, or some of those days when it's been interesting to as I've been having different discussions, different people that started working from home within, it was kind of like a 2.5 week window. Some organizations responded more quickly than others, or some individuals kind of got locked down a little bit sooner than others. And it's been very interesting seeing almost a wave happen based upon the timelines. And so I think we're in this season right now where the expectation is now I'm back up to full speed. My schedule's back up to normal. Things are operating as they should. So what happens when we feel frustrated? Do we push the day away? Do we just focus on low tasks? What is it that we do to make sure that a day still becomes successful? I think one of the ways we can always do it is kind of like a cognitive reframe, meaning this: if the day is going poorly, the day does not have to continue going poorly. And so make a hard break. One of the things that a lot of people talk about is changing your state. We have to change our physical state. And that could mean doing 20 jumping jacks. That could mean going for a walk, taking some really big, deep breaths. And, oh, I know, taking deep breaths. Well, it's actually about getting oxygen to our brain. It's about getting circulation, our lymphatic system getting fired up. So then once we change our state, and then we reset our environment. So even today, that's why I'm talking about this. So today I reset my environment, cleaned up a little bit, set the music that I wanted to listen to, got the project, the 2 Word docs that I know I needed to go deep on, got them set up, went and reset my state, and came back with full intention. And I said, hey, this doesn't have to be a 0 out of 10 day. This doesn't have to be an imperfect day. This has to turn into a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 quality day. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes we feel the pressure and we bend, and that's okay. But we don't let ourselves break. We don't need to cross over into 0 out of 10 territory. So give yourself the permission, give yourself the freedom to feel what you're feeling. Reframe it. Step away. Have the environment set. Change your state. Come back and kill it.